Alright, so here we go again to what is, I hope, the finale of this tunnel section that we are in for quite some time now. That I, find a little weird. But we got chased by the Dark Presence. I don't know what this is supposed to be. If this maybe Mr. Door. Oh, the church is ringing again. And I hope we're getting out of this now soon. So let's see. Can we? Okay, we can.
Is open now.
Yeah.
I could get through.
Just wanted to say we probably now can successfully pass the tunnel that we were basically working for to be open for the last hour and a half. What the? Okay, I just run, okay? Okay.
The Dark Presence. I had seen it before.
Yeah.
I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
But what is the Dark Presence? Okay. Wow, okay, what the hell is this room? Huh? It's the woods. Huh.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Okay. So this is the ritual murder site. And this is the heart. This is basically a parallel universe to what we were
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness
playing.
to home.
Yeah.
An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
Worlds are colliding.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger.
Okay, and now
The
we...
Dark Presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow?
Yeah, I mean,
Something had changed.
in the end we
Outside.
pulled him out.
Parliament Tower, where I had lived with Alice. It was out there, waiting for me.
Okay. Oh, we get another song, of course.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
Okay, okay. Atmospheric. Oh, okay, we're back here. I thought we would just go back to Sega now, because she pulled us out, I guess. Somewhere here our worlds collide. Oh, right, we were at the overlap. So this is how our worlds collide. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the... Oh, okay, wait. I can read better this way.
Who's writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Or your dark you? I mean, they told us there's a dark self of him. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast. The third eye is now open. Third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. So this has to do with the ritual that they were performing? Third eye now open. Okay.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Do we still need to fight some kind of a boss fight? That looks familiar. Why does it look familiar? Oh, Parliament Tower. Well, he was talking about some tower. And Alice? Yeah, that's the problem. I did not play the
Station has
first...
changed. I was closer now.
I didn't play the first one. So I should probably know who Alice is. I would just assume now that it's a former partner of his. Like a relationship partner. There were arrows back here. Let's see. Window? Okay. Do we have to solve some light puzzle again? Okay, yeah, well, then I guess we just leave the station now. Can take the light with me.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. This is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, wanting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
Okay. Oh, we have 3 light charges now. Okay, guys, we're back on the street.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Okay, now we're collecting our 4th light source. He's always talking about Parliament Tower. Ah, okay, this is this here in the distance. Let's see. Oh, it's a save point. I didn't see the save point the first time I was here. So, I am stupid. Ah, suitable. My coffee is also empty now. And Parliament Tower. We did have a map of this place. Yeah, here we are. Parliament Tower is behind me? Oh yeah, it is. I'm looking down that street, so now I have to go across the Parliament Plaza to the Parliament Tower. Alright. I can do that. Yeah, here it is. What is this?
Time
Alan
loses
Wake.
meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Wait, the phone is ringing again. Right, who is the guy on the telephone? I've totally forgot about this guy on the telephone. Okay, what's going on, man?
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Why
who
are
are
you
you?
helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer
Wow.
my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Dark presence can manifest as my double. So this is the like the dark Alan Wake that Mr. Dorr was talking about. Okay. Oh, it's an echo.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
You could see it in her art. What kind of an artist is she? Okay. Ding. Fucking hell. Haunting! Yay! It's getting...
Alice's photo equipment.
Oh.
Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Okay.
Alice.
Photos for exhibition posters. But only one that I can take a look at. Oh, this seems to be Alice.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Scratch? What or who is Scratch? I thought that was a very bad picture of me.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Okay. Well, quite a nice apartment, I'd say. Big room. Ah, okay. Video art dock on screens. Multiple. Focal point of the dark place. The dark place. Huh. And of course, there's the Bright Falls blend coffee. What else would it be? Part 1. An SD card? We didn't have an SD card before.
Alice's memory card.
Can I take a look at this? Is it in my inventory? No. Oh, gear done. It is. A memory card from Alice's video camera. So I guess we have to find the video camera to have a look. Yeah. There it is. Memory card. I got a bad feeling about this.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it.
Who's she talking to?
I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly.
Nope.
Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
It was Dark Ellen. The Dark Presence Ellen.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
Huh.
My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Scratch. So I guess that was established in the first Alan Wake game, that this dark version of himself, I guess that it is the Dark Presence, whatever that is, impersonating him. And he's calling it Scratch. Well, The Dark Place, the art of Alan Wake. Will we meet our dark self now. Let's have a look. Cool. Ah, look. The writer's cabin is
I
behind the
sat
door.
in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room.
Fucking
But there
hell.
was no one here writing.
Is it him? Return, yeah. That was the dark present behind us, right? Fucking hell. Do we get another song? Yes! Oh no, it's the same song. Isn't that the same song that we heard last time? Okay, so we sat in the writer's room. We knew that we were trapped in the story that we were writing. We wanted to basically trick this system to write ourselves out of this dark place. Now just to realize we unintentionally wrote ourselves to a point where we found ourselves writing. But we were dead. And now taken over by the dark presence. So yeah, the mindfuck continues. Damn it. Okay. So are we back at our top level of
Okay.
reality?
Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan.
Yeah.
For the past 13 years,
Holy
you've been
crap.
trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Guess. Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
They're always drinking coffee simultaneously.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow.
Yeah, because we were in the overlap.
With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Shit.
Insane. And there's so much of it.
Okay, so that I just try to recap for myself. So there is the dark place. In the dark place, there is the dark presence. And this dark presence, its goal is to reach out from the dark presence into reality, to change reality, like according to its will or its vision or whatever. And it's using the fictional works of Alan Wake to combine like the fiction and the dark place to make this connection. So basically, I assume that the dark presence has no imagination about what is actually existing in reality, so it can only assume from what Alan Wake was writing. And since we reached out through the overlap to the dark place and Alan Wake got hold of us or recognized us, he included us into his works, and therefore the dark presence now knows that we exist. So the dark presence tries to alter what Alan Wake has written to reach out into reality to us that it knows now, to hurt us. This is, I think, how I understood this. Shit. But there's still a big portion that Alan Wake does not remember still. He said he does not remember what he wrote about us. So we don't know what the Dark Presence knows about us. But we have had interactions before with the waitress in the diner who said that our child drowned. Maybe this is a reality that the Dark Presence wants to transform into reality and wants to make this our reality. Maybe the Dark Presence wants to kill our child to hurt us. But it seems like this whole cult whatever stuff that Alan Wake was writing, the Dark Presence is already using to influence people in the real world to also form a cult. This cult of the tree, and start doing like shit in the real world. So there is already a connection between the Dark Place and the real world, and I suppose we are meant to prevent that from getting stronger and the Dark Presence getting a more hold on the reality.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
The clicker. The clicker. You're always talking about the clicker. What is the clicker? Is it a light switch or...
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Oh, we can profile him. Well, let's see, is there anything else that we can interact with? Hey, it's this thing. This thing is in our mind place, right?
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Ugh.
You remind me of a dream I had.
I never understood the appeal hanging dead animals into my living room or something. Okay. Investigation. Yeah, I guess we have to profile him. Weapon upgrade. 3 profiling. There are a bunch of new things here. Okay, that's just the radio, okay. Profiling, Wake. The cult and the clicker.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Okay. I'll Scratch.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Scratch because he's scratching out words from Alan Wake's book and therefore changing.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Yeah. Good theory.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Okay, so are these pages that he wrote or are these pages that Scratch wrote? Let's see if anything is scratched out on these pages.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Okay. Manuscript pages.
Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Can we do anything at the case board? We have stuff. The Alan Wake interview, yeah.
It just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Seems like a good place to start because it's also the next thing that the writing says. Okay. Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery. Watery, I guess that's a town. Where is the clicker? Wake. The Cult of the Tree is in possession of the clicker.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Yeah. Cases. The murder at Quadrant Lake. Oh. Case closed.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
Yeah, I feel like we did some follow-up here. I probably should have pinned this before the whole flashback segment of Alan Wake. Okay.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Sega stories. We are the bucket in the janitor's break room. What? Why the bucket? Yeah, okay. I just accept it. The game is like weird stuff, so I just accept. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. What the fuck is this? Oh, switch reality. I can save. Nice. Okay, so I guess this is the water bucket in the janitor's room. Do I have any other option? Can I leave this place? Or do I have to switch realities? Oh, I can talk to him again.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, I don't know. But we got another thing to add to the case board. In the Cult of the Tree. Wake, he remembers many pages while in the dark place. Writing pages, many pages. Okay. Writing part of ritual. Yeah. And Wake, the cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker, after all. So who's involved? Okay, no, that's not it. The cult's goal? Yeah. Cult working for or with someone. Okay. What is this? The story. Oh, it's a
The pages
completely
we've
new
been finding
case.
are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
No, true. Holy crap, how many things I have here. Okay, how does the story change reality? Rules? And the dark place. Wake, fiction coming into contact with the dark place has the power to change reality. Yeah, that's what I concluded before. Rules.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Clearly, yeah. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. Okay, it's not sudden. Wake must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. Oh, okay. How to stop the story. The clicker. Wake. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. Well, where does it belong? Ah, here. How to stop the story. There's an entity inside the dark place called Dark Presence. The dark place. Dark Presence. So many things here. Flashlight seems to weaken. Taken. Oh, they call them Taken now. I thought they just said, shadowy figures, but now they're referring to them as the Taken. Rules? Maybe rules? No. No. Huh. Light and the dark presence. Inside the bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her. Rules? No. Like light and dark. So many things here. Wake, in the form of Scratch, the dark presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. Okay. The dark presence. Scratch and the dark presence are interchangeable. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. Holy crap.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours. This place and the dark place, the page called this area an overlap. This place and the dark place. This page, the page called this an overlap. The overlap. I entered the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem.
Sure.
And this is for later. Damn, that is a lot to take in, but it's taken shape. It's taken shape a little bit, in my head at least. No clues, case solved, no clues. Main case. Okay, we need to drive to Watery. Okay, let me save again after doing all of this. Don't want to do that again. It was over here. Manual save. This one. Okay.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, and so is the...
Okay. Switch reality. What does this do?
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
But I wanted to...
I'd seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
But I wanted to drive to Watery. Wasn't that an option? Huh. Can I go out that door? No. So what happens when I leave? I also cannot leave.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Goals. Right. I guess we do.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Fuck.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Oh, fuck. Okay. What can we do? Ah, I can change realities again. You know,
It could not be opened on the side.
because we played Alan Wake so long, I would really like to switch things up a little bit and drive to Watery with Sega. Saga. God damn it. Whoa. Okay. So how can I leave this room?
And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you weren't making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
Okay, finally.
Hi, welcome.
Voicey dancing.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
The stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Okay, we're back in Bright Falls.
Coffee World voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park.
All of our attractions are family friendly and available to children of all ages. Just like our coffee.
So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No.
Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats.
Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee.
Seriously, it's not amusing.
God.
Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel.
More moose
Almost
wordplay.
to the Warrior Lighthouse Trailer Park.
This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
This is the third time
Creepy.
I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Okay, weird shit is happening. Hello. Bright Falls. Oh, the coffee guys are gone. We have a little stroll to the diner. See what the waitress is saying now. Okay, the preparations for Deer Fest are continuing. Wait.
Yako, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming?
No, Ilmo.
It's a different
I'm very
waitress.
busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole.
Oh dear, I know what Yako needs.
Avamir to the rescue! Bring out your inner Wolverine with Avamir.
Maybe another waitress is working today, or it's weird stuff.
Avamir is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way.
Hello?
At the bar, while actively avoiding small talk with strangers.
Rest easy, buddy.
Why can I cuddle every dead animal in this game? What is this? Oh, Bright Falls map. I didn't have this.
I need a tool to get this open.
How about a shortcut key? Maybe a cult necklace? This is awkward. Hello. Were you reading on the toilet? Sorry, I had to sneeze for a second.
So, I'm thinking of pre-gaming at my place before Deerfest. Drinks, snacks, some charades, maybe. Interested?
Okay. Kind of nothing new.
Take it easy.
I will. Where's our car? This is our car. Watery. Watery. Okay.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there.
It could also be our death.
Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote.
Okay, I guess.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Right, I forgot about the flooding. Yeah. I guess we are going to explore Watery next time in the next episode. We've been playing over an hour now, but I gotta say I'm happy that we get a change of pace, not just dark New York City, you can't see anything and shadowy figures. I'm quite glad we are back in reality and can explore here. It's very welcome from my side. So yeah, going to do this the next time, and yeah, see you then. Goodbye.